I was seeing why mine didn't pop up yet, but it's probably. I should be straight. I'm gonna keep messing with it.
Microphone check 1 2 3 4. Microphone check 1 2 3 4. Microphone check 1 2
One,
3
two,
4.
3, 4. Mic check.
Check,
1, 2.
check.
Oh shit! Let me get a water. I'm right back.
Microphone check 1 2 3 4. Check 1 2 3 4. Check.
Mic check, mic check. Mic check 1. Too high. Yeah, I can hear myself. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yes indeed, baby. That is right. Football season is here. It is finally here. Yeah. Bring out all the fireworks. It's your host, Marlon, Big Favorite, and you are listening to Inside the Trenches. We're live here at Small Sliders, 1635 Barataria Boulevard, right here in Marrero. Hello, somebody. Hey, wait, come on through. Shouts out to my homegirl, Britt, her son Cool in the back. What's up, Cool? They all over here chilling over here at Small Sliders. Y'all come join us as well. So much to talk about, right? For one, we have football season kicking off. So, of course, just about every segment we're talking about football. It just is what it is. But the USA is having themselves a good time out there in Paris, out there in Paris, just tearing it up. So we're going to definitely talk about that in this first segment. And feel free if y'all want to call in, 800-998-1003. You guys can call in and come check out, and comment on some of the things that we're talking about today. Thank y'all all for tuning into ESPN New Orleans. I know throughout the day y'all heard from my brother Gus earlier. You heard from Matt Moscona and T-Bob and Hester and them earlier in the day. And I just want to take y'all on into the evening, baby. That's right, as y'all driving home on this beautiful, beautiful late summer evening as we're preparing for so much football. So y'all drive safe. And remember, y'all can still get on that hot list. Football season is back up. Remember, y'all can hit that hot list up. That is 94253. You text that. The word is Big Fave. Big Fave to 94253. Get on that exclusive hot list. And remember, if y'all missed some of our on-demand shows from the summer and you want to get some more of what we have going on here, you can check out the full episodes on New Orleans Talk Network. And, of course, y'all can go to hit Inside Nutrition and check out some of the videos. Now, in addition to that, we last week we were at Penn Entertainment. Last Thursday we were at Boomtown. Penn Entertainment had us over there. We're talking about the football season kicking back off. So y'all make sure y'all download that Cover 5 app on your phone. Join the ESPN Cover 5 deal. So listen, y'all, I want to kick this thing off talking about the Olympics. Throughout the show, we want to do 5 with Fave, right? I'm going to pick. So the topic today, and y'all can call in about this. The topic today, we're talking, what are the 5 major concerns? This is 5 with Fave. We do these a lot on our own demands. What are the 5 major concerns you have or areas? It doesn't necessarily have to be a concern. It could be a positive outlook as well on the Saints. I'm going to talk about that. So one thing I can appreciate about it being 2024, it is a Olympic year, and with a better segue to transfer into the football season. Of course, the Olympics last all the way to August 11th. Shouts out to my cousin Robin. That's her birthday. And it started on the 26th. So right now we're going to look at teams, and then we're going to get into some of the athletes to check out what they're doing. What's up, Tarek? I see y'all over there. We got New Orleans Talk Network in the building. My man Tarek and Kenzie and Ock. What's good with it, man?
What up, Fave? How you doing today, brother?
Man, all is well. I feel like I'm listening to one of Jeezy's songs, right? Oh man, it's a beautiful day. The birds out chirping, the neighbors. That might be your hood, but this ain't this hood. It's really one of them fields out here, small sliders. And y'all should come join us. I know y'all just kicking off work. Come on over here, get you some sliders. Don't make it to go. Sit down and join the conversation. Chime in with us as well. So right now, I'm just go top. Let's go top 10. Japan, they're at 1. They have 6 gold medals, 2 silvers, 3 bronze. France, they have 5 gold medals, 8 silver, and they have 3 bronze. Now China has 5 gold, 5 silver, and they have 2 bronze with a collective of 12. And Australia they have 5 gold medals, 4 silver, 0 bronze medals, total 9. Now here's where it gets very interesting on the USA front. We do have 3 gold medals, which is what puts us right at that. It puts us at 6th place in terms of gold medals, 5th place, in terms of gold medals. But we have the most medals, right? We have 20 medals, right? 8 silver, 9 bronze. So shouts out to the USA. Now, we also have to keep in mind, we have Abby Olajuwon. She's a friend of the show. Nigeria's out there cutting up. They're doing their thing, so it's exciting to see her on her Instagram. LSU just tearing it up. Tarek, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's like maybe 8 LSU players out there, LSU students out there just getting it in. Now, did you see Simone Biles and her family? Like when she did her open floor act, she was doing flips and on point.
Honestly, Fave, I didn't, but I can say that I did see some Louisiana product with sand volleyball. The 2 ladies from, I think they said they went to LSU. I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on it, but they definitely from Louisiana. And at least one of them went to LSU for sure. But they was definitely doing some damage out there on the sand, and I enjoyed watching that game. And, you know, especially when they kept bringing up the fact that most of the sand volleyball players are from the West Coast, you know, West Coast colleges and stuff like that. So having 2 Louisiana players representing us in the Olympics for sand volleyball was definitely something unique to watch and see. They beat Canada, just made light work of Canada.
Right. I caught a couple of those highlights. I did see a little bit of that. And to Tarek's point, just certain areas that the USA is excelling in right now. One is swimming. I mean, just thinking back to the Michael Phelps days of the Olympics and stuff like that. So we definitely killing it. Dressel is handling his business with that.
The women's swim team has definitely showed up this year. I watched the 400 in the men's. The guy from England, can't remember his name at the moment, but definitely was a stroke, half a stroke away from beating the world record. They were anticipating him to win, and it was a good race in the 400, but he definitely deserved to win a gold in that race. But we came in last, dirt last in the 400, but it was cool. It was cool. We won the freestyle relay, and that was fun to watch as well.
That is cool. I checked out a few of the highlights from the U.S.
I'm sorry, Faith. The
No,
third
go
lap
ahead,
in
go
the freestyle relay, if you guys haven't seen the third lap in the men's freestyle relay, go back and watch the third lap. That was the lap deciding the race right there. Full body length lead came out of that lap right there. I was in the room cheering, go, 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 go. I was right there with Snoop Dogg cheering, go, go,
Snoop, shouts out to Snoop. Snoop brought the torch out. Boy, that was the story of the weekend. Boy, I know Snoop was enjoying Paris, right? But we do talk about different areas that the U.S. excels in, and basketball has always been a big area, right? So I think KD had like 21 points this weekend. LeBron had 26. It's just cool, and it is a good feeling, right? Growing up in the 90s, being able to see the 92 Olympics, the 96 Olympics, the dream team, some of those magical moments in Olympics. It feels good to see that come back, but in different areas. Simone Biles just really, to think about everything that she's been through as an Olympian, as an athlete, with the mental health, and for her to now come out of that, get a lot of support from not only her fan base, of course, her fiance, he plays for the Green Bay Packers, her family, some very nice down south folks from Texas. So it's just cool really to see her excel. So we're going to break this thing down by gold medal, silver, and bronze for the U.S. so far in the Olympics. And if y'all are just tuning in, it's Inside the Trenches, baby. I'm your host, Marlon, Big Faith Favorite. We got the New Orleans Talk Network crew over here, checking us out, getting everything rolling here as we are here at Small Sliders, 1635 Barataria Boulevard. Feel free to come on in, chime in on some of the subjects, y'all, while y'all getting y'all food. Y'all can go ahead and enjoy it right here with us. We're just talking a little bit of sports. Football's back, baby. Everybody's excited about that. I know we are. So we're looking at the Olympics, lastly here, by numbers, by gold, by events. So in fencing and swimming, we got 2 swimming and 1 fencing. That's our 3 gold medals so far. As far as silver medals, we have 8. 1 in diving, 1 in fencing. We have 1 in mountain bike, 1 in skateboarding, and 4 in swimming. As me and Tarek was talking about earlier, they're rolling with the swimming. Bronze, Arctic gymnast, fencing 1, road cycling 1, skateboarding 1, and 5 for swimming in terms of the bronze. Y'all feel free to tweet me at BigFave504. What are you looking forward to checking out for the Olympics? For me, Tarek, lastly here, brother, I can't wait to check out the breakdancing. It's new to the Olympics, and it was originated in the Bronx, New York.
I heard they had a breakdancing competition, and I think it's good to have some type of form of dance because it's a universal thing. It could be considered a sport. I know I cannot do 99.9% of the things those guys are out there and those ladies are out there doing on a dance floor, So shouts out to them and shouts out to the Olympics for allowing that to come in. They work just as hard as any other athlete to compete at a high level, and it'd be great to see some gold medalists in freestyle dancing, break dancing.
And that's cool. So quickly here, Friday, August 9th, it kicks off with the pre-qualification battles. Then it jumps into the quarterfinals later on that evening. And then this goes pretty quick. They're going to the semifinals later on that day as well, Tarek. And lastly, the finals. What do you guess? The same day, before 2 p.m., we'll know who the breakdance champion is.
Yeah, and we got to get them a memo to get some of that Big Fave music on some of those dance routines,
Ooh,
man.
That Hello Somebody might hit, though.
Yeah, I could imagine, some of that music you got being played over there. They have a ton of fun with that.
Yes, indeed, baby. Well, it's Inside the Trenches, baby. We getting things kicked off over here at Small Sliders. We want to thank Small Sliders for bringing this segment. Y'all be sure to stick around. We're going to talk a little bit of Saints. As I mentioned earlier, the whole story of today's show is what 5 areas that the New Orleans Saints are looking at for improvement, areas of concern, so on and so forth. We're going to talk about that. And LSU is rolling, baby, with recruiting. We're going to tap in on with the Tigers as well. Y'all don't go anywhere, baby. We jamming. It's Inside the Trenches right here on ESPN New Orleans. How you do that there?
It's that boy Fred, host of FanView Podcast. Tune into the NOTN app weekdays, 3:30 for the FanView Podcast. Go to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com to watch more episodes of FanView Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.
Well, hello, it's Marlon Big Fave Favorite with Inside the Trenches podcast. Are you looking for a brand new car? Or you're tired of what you're driving around in? Or you just need wheels? Well, if that's the case, you need to visit Montero Motors, 1512 North Causeway, Metairie, Louisiana. At Montero Motors, our buddy Alberto will get you in a vehicle that fits you that day with no problem. They have vehicles that are pre-owned. You could do a trade-in that day and ride off in something that day. Visit MonteroMotors.com for more information and let them know you heard about them on Inside the Trenches podcast. Hello. Are you looking for your dream home? Well, if that's the case, you need to contact Joe Picolo at Godwyn Realty, right here in New Orleans. Joe can put you in your dream home right away. Joe Picolo and the folks over at Godwyn Realty put you in the house that you need. Even if you're looking to invest in some property, they'll do an excellent job with that as well. Contact Joe today at 504-251-8341. Again, that phone number is 504-251-8341. And also contact Joel at joel.godwynrealty.com. No need to dream anymore. Godwyn Realty will put you in the dream house of your reality. Hello, somebody. Are you a student athlete looking to take your career to the next level? Look no further than Conquer Sports Pros. That's right, Conquer Sports Pros. Our team of experts will get you guys on the right path to your student athlete journey in life. That's right, we have every position in football you need, and we also help out with other sports. At Conquer Sports Pros, you have everything from a list of consultation, training, and also media training. Yeah, that's right, when you take your career to the next level, play college and hopefully pro, you'll get lots of interviews. Call Conquer Sports Pros today. You can reach them at 504-319-6672 or visit marlonfavorite.com for more information. Hello, somebody.
Step Construction is here for you with a brand new offer. We now provide affordable storage.
Inside the Trenches, I'm your host, Marlon Big Favorite. And that's right, we're over here just representing, baby, at Small Slider 1635 Barataria Boulevard. And check this out, right? Y'all have some of y'all's kids headed to school. I'm talking about the young adults, right? 19, 20 years old. They got that license, right? But you don't really want to spend an arm and a leg on a new vehicle. Let's be honest, right? I have a 20-year-old. He's in college. I talked to my wife, Tanisha. We like, we got to get him something used, babe. Something he can afford, something he can handle. Well, if that's your story, be sure to head to 1512 North Causeway Boulevard, Metairie, Louisiana, to Montero Motors. Ask for my man, Alberto. And then look, if you tell him you came from Inside the Trenches, look how we could hook it up. This is how we could hook the deal up. I got $500 of that Marlon money for you. That's right. For you, we got you hooked up. That's right. I got the hook up. Holla if you hear me. We'll just play a little Master P for the break. Well, baby, it's Inside the Trenches. And as promised, we're going to talk about number 5. This is 5 with Fave for my folks who check out our on-demand show when we come on ESPN, ESPN's app. By the way, our website, y'all can go to ESPN1003.com, hit the on-demand app, click on the on-tap, hit Inside the Trenches, check this out. We do the 5 with Fave, so I want to bring that throughout this show, right? Pick different segments. So segment 2, number 5. Number 5 is tight end. Okay, with this tight end position, who besides Taysom Hill could be a major contributor to the offense? I got to put a note to y'all while listening. I hope y'all driving safely home. If you're anywhere on the South Shore near where we're at, we're in Marrero, right? It is beautiful out, right? You couldn't ask for better weather. It feels like it's about, I mean, we have the fans on out here, but it feels like it's about 80 degrees. You know that good 80, the 80 with the little cool breeze? Yeah, that's what it feels like out here. So I just wanted to give y'all a visual. All right, so, of course, Juwan Johnson is on the pub list. You have Foster Moreau. We talked about Taysom Hill, which Taysom has 3 positions he played, right? You have Darlin Holker, and then you have drafted free agent, or should I say unrestricted free agent, or whatever you have here, Jesper Holstein, right? Those are tight ends, right? So we're probably looking at Darlin Holker having a pretty major year for a young guy. He's somebody who could make the roster. I think we have someone on the Montero Motors hotline. We have a caller. Who we got on the line, baby? Uh-oh, I heard Fave. This sound like E. Oh. Talk to me. I think that's the whole team and front office. So he said, I'm telling you, man, that has to be. And look, we're actually at the one in Marrero. We're at the Small Sliders in Marrero right now. It might be the fans, because I guess I'm just looking at how beautiful it is. Now, I do have a little sweat under my chest, but outside of that, I'm pretty good. I got that Marlon money on deck. Now we got to work on a liquor company to sponsor the show for me to probably work on the Marlon money for that. But right now, if you know anybody who need a used car, man, we got them covered over there at Montero Motors. I like it. Ooh, I like that. So where's the one loss come? We're actually about to talk a little LSU in the next segment, but to your point, I do see that if LSU loses one game, I say they go to the national championship this year or right there. Because Yeah, I think if we take a look at LSU's schedule, especially in the beginning, opening up with USC, we do have Ole Miss on the schedule later on in the season. We have Oklahoma. So, I think if you look at LSU and what we have coming back, how intact our offensive line is, man, I'm telling you. But we were talking about number 5 on my list, Ian. Maybe you could comment, because for our listeners tuning in to Eric said the Saints need to work on everything, which they probably won't disagree with you. But I look at the tight end position, right? You have Juwan Johnson on the pub list right now. Foster Moreau trying to make a major comeback. Last year he didn't, he messed up one big game. It kind of affected him. Could have won us a game had he caught that ball on that Monday Night Football game, I want to say. But, he still bounced back. Do you look at Foster Moreau as being like that guy in this particular offense, this Clint Kubiak offense, outside of Taysom? That was my thing, outside of Taysom. I'm looking at this tight end deal. Great point, Eric. And you look at these tight ends. Okay, Juwan Johnson's on physical unable to perform. So now, for all intents and purposes, Foster's your starting tight end. More experience, the connection between Derek Carr and the addition of Kubiak. I see this team possibly putting 3 tight ends on an active roster. I think we have an undrafted guy, right, in Holker that's going to get some serious PT. And even if Juwan Johnson does come back, let's say in the right shape and ready to roll, you just keep him on a practice squad as much as you can. So the tight end position, that's why it's 5. It's not a major concern on my list, but it is to the point now, where it is important that we utilize that position in the right way outside of Taysom, because I think Taysom's going to do his thing. But, we need somebody else to be a target as well. They listed it as pup. I think it is a lower leg injury. I'm not super sure. I will have to look into it. Yeah, and they will. And I saw his one-on-ones with him. Before we let you go, man, what's up with my bourbon, man? What's up with you and Phil over there, bro? Y'all got another bourbon show for me? Yep, I got you. Well, I tell you what, y'all. I usually repost Eric and Phil's stuff to my Twitter, so y'all be sure to check it out. But man, thanks for chopping up with me, man. Give me your intake. You really just wanted to call and talk about Miami, but I thank you for talking about the Saints tight ends too. Yeah, LSU, but you mentioned them. You mentioned them. Look at it. Oh Lord. Well, y'all don't go anywhere. Yes, indeed, you too. Y'all don't go anywhere. It's Inside the Trenches right here on ESPN New Orleans. We'll have Mario Harras talking to LSU next.
It's that boy Fred, host of FanView Podcast. Tune into the NOTN app weekdays, 3:30 for the FanView Podcast. Go to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com to watch more episodes of FanView Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.
Well, hello, it's Marlon Big Fave Favorite with Inside the Trenches podcast. Are you looking for a brand new car? Or you're tired of what you're driving around in? Or you just need wheels? Well, if that's the case, you need to visit Montero Motors, 1512 North Causeway, Metairie, Louisiana. At Montero Motors, our buddy Alberto will get you in a vehicle that fits you that day with no problem. They have vehicles that are pre-owned. You could do a trade-in that day and ride off in something that day. Visit MonteroMotors.com for more information and let them know you heard about them on Inside the Trenches podcast. Hello. Are you looking for your dream home? Well, if that's the case, you need to contact Joe Picolo at Godwyn Realty right here in New Orleans. Joe can put you in your dream home right away. Joe Picolo and the folks over at Godwyn Realty put you in the house that you need. Even if you're looking to invest in some property, they'll do an excellent job with that as well. Contact Joe today at 504-251-8341. Again, that phone number is 504-251-8341. And also contact Joel at joel.godwynrealty.com. No need to dream anymore. Godwyn Realty will put you in the dream house of your reality. Hello, somebody. Are you a student athlete looking to take your career to the next level? Look no further than Conquer Sports Pros. That's right, Conquer Sports Pros. Our team of experts will get you guys on the right path to your student athlete journey in life. That's right, we have every position in football you need, and we also help out with other sports. At Conquer Sports Pros, you have everything from a list of consultation, training, and also media training. Yeah, that's right, when you take your career to the next level, play college and hopefully pro, you'll get lots of interviews. Call Conquer Sports Pros today. You can reach them at 504-319-6672 or visit marlonfavorite.com for more information. Hello, somebody.
Step Construction is here for you with a brand new offer. We now provide affordable storage sheds. Stop wasting your money on overpriced storage units and portable containers. Step Construction can provide you with a custom shed that will fit your budget and storage needs. So contact Step Construction today at 504.
Boy, Marlon, Big favorite, and yeah, we having ourselves a good time over here at Small Sliders, 1635 Barataria Boulevard in Marrero. Y'all come on through. Got a few folks out here in line getting their snacks, right? Eating their burger, they fries, shake. Kenzie already got straight. I saw Tarek had his burger over there. I think I'm gonna give me a single today, Tarek. I think I'm gonna go single today.
You're not going with the big fave today? It's Monday, baby. You know you got all week to fast.
I thought about it, but this weekend I was a big fave for a little bit. I was. I kind of, I had maybe one extra meal than normal. I ran a levy yesterday though, so that was cool. It was like hot right before the rain hit. I was able to get out there, so. I guess I could probably get a biggie. At least make the number one sandwich a biggie.
Most definitely. If you live on the West Bank, you got to at least try to biggie at least one time.
Just one time.
Just one time.
I'm going to tell you now once, football season get to rolling and I start training like I'm Cam Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And might have to go to the two biggies. Two of them.
Yeah, well,
milkshake.
I bet you any $5 you can't eat just one.
Oh, yeah, you can't. And I tell y'all what, look, this is what I'm going to hook up for y'all, right? Now, y'all have to let them know at the window that I sent you. Say I lost my coupon. You can write on it because I might not be able to see you here in the next couple of days. But just say, hey, we were listening to Inside the Trenches on ESPN New Orleans, 100.3 FM. And Big Fave told us to come over here and get our free queso.
Whoa.
Just like that. Free queso on me. Now, look, I got to be doing something right if I can afford queso for anybody who want to come over here and get it. So come over here and get your free queso dip at 1635 Barataria Boulevard. The queso is key to the entire meal. Like most of the folks, they take that queso cheese and put it over them crispy fries. As a matter of fact, I saw Tarek, I called him. That's what he did earlier. Look, this young lady, she leaving right now. She about to do the same thing.
She just got some free queso.
And she just got her free queso and just dipped on me. Like, she ain't say thank you, mister, nothing. Nah, she did. But listen, y'all. Y'all come over here and have fun with us. Y'all just getting off work. Y'all want to come get y'all small sliders. Be my guest and come on through and just let them know you heard about them on Inside the Trenches. Man, oh, man, that future looks bright for them LSU Tigers. It does. And it does for Tulane as well. I think the whole state is on fire right now, if you ask me. Beautiful time to be a Louisianian and also to play football for our team, the LSU Tigers, our state team. But as I mentioned, the future looks bright. We've talked about the class of 2025, and we've talked about the class of 2026 quite some time on this show. And it's only right for me before I get into that. And since we're talking LSU, we're going to spend a little bit of time on looking at their actual roster, right? Looking at their actual roster current. But in addition to that, let's just talk about the games, right? It's football season, y'all. Like a couple more weeks, these boys about to play there in training camp. On August 24th, there's the alumni practice. So we'll be able to go out there, Tarek, check them out. We might need to bring the whole squad out there for the alumni practice on the 24th.
Most definitely, Fave. We got Marrero on the line back in the studio. Fave, just wanted to let you know that whenever you're ready to bring him in.
Mario, my good old friend, y'all. If y'all checked out this show, if you checked out Gus Show Sports Hangover, Mario is a frequent guest. He held it down for me. When I was out in Dallas, he came and hosted the show for your boy over here that Monday. Mario, I'm glad we got you in on the line. We're just sitting here talking about LSU and how bright their future looks. Once again, Coach Kelly and them, Coach Kelly and Coach Brian. I'm about to say Brad. I said Brian. I was about to say Brian Kelly. That's Coach Kelly with Coach Brad Davis. They doing their thing, man. They just landed another offensive lineman right here from the NOLA, baby. Jalen Chapman, offensive lineman out of, I want to say, Warren Easton, class of 26. Mario, man, how's it going, baby? If y'all are just tuning in, you're listening to Mario Harass. Be sure to follow Mario on X at Mario_E_harass. He has his Pale Kitchen Pod. Before you know it, basketball season is going to be coming back up again. And Mario will definitely have to talk about all the weapons they got on the Pelicans team. I wish we could talk basketball today. We're going to do that next week, Mario. I'm just so into the football right now. And, of course, you can check out Mario here. He's a part of the 100.3 FM family. So we're going to have ourselves a great time this football season. Defense, right, Mario? An area at LSU we've never really been concerned about, right? You had DBU, you got Glenn Dorsey and the crew. You have Patrick Queen. I'm not even going to talk about Tyrann Mathieu. We've been known for producing really great defensive players. But it's about where you're winning at, right? And it's not necessarily about the win of the game. It's about the positions. Quarterbacks. You think we got some of the best quarterbacks? I wonder if Bryce Underwood is a big time. Oh, it looks like he is number one in the nation, number one in his position, number one in the state. He plays quarterback. Oh, what happened, Mario? Was it Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels? You get where I'm going? Well, Mario, I do have a little hope over here, and when the days are dark here in the 504 or in the 225 and it's a little cloudy, sometimes we're able to see a silver lining in that cloud. And then that silver lining comes in the name. I know we mentioned one BD. I'm going to go to the other BD, and that is Bo Davis. He's been known to recruit well across the country. His time early as a GA at LSU, his time in Alabama, and, of course, recently in Texas. And being able to flip players over to LSU, right? Look at recently Zion Williams, 3-star, but he's somebody, again, that fits what Coach Bo Davis wants to do. He's somebody he recruited at Texas. So to get the 6'4", good size, 295-pound, 3-star, who's 64 at his position, 93 in the state, but we talking Big Texas, baby. I think that's a nice little start for what's going on for the defensive line fronts defensively. No doubt, Mario. If y'all are just tuning in to Inside the Trenches, you're listening to Mario Harass. Mario does Spanish radio for the Saints, the Pelicans. Mario, do you still do LSU too, huh? Okay. Yeah, cause I want to say the Natty, you did your thing, but when that was, you went viral. Was that the Florida game, 19? I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that one. That was pretty cool. That would be cool, man. I'm gonna pull for that one, brother, because y'all don't realize Mario helps me with my Espanol. You know, you've been helping me for a while now, so hopefully I'll get to the point where. See, look, y'all know what he said, huh? It sounded like he said hello somebody. I love it. I love it. See, I'm getting there. You know. Okay, Mario, lastly here, I want you to pick one game. It's one game this year. If you only can go to one LSU game this year, what game is that and why? Yep. Yep. Oh, yeah. See how Mario did me? He said the last time LSU lost to Ole Miss at home was 2008. Yeah, that's the game Big Fave got a sack, 2 tackles for loss, but Mike Wallace and all those guys did him in. He's Mario Harass. Y'all make sure y'all follow him on X at Mario_E_Harass. It's Inside the Trenches, baby. We'll be back.
It's that boy Fred, host of FanView Podcast. Tune into the NOTN app weekdays, 3:30 for the FanView Podcast. Go to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com to watch more episodes of FanView Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.
Well, hello, it's Marlon Big Fave Favorite with Inside the Trenches podcast. Are you looking for a brand new car? Or you're tired of what you're driving around in? Or you just need wheels? Well, if that's the case, you need to visit Montero Motors, 1512 North Causeway, Metairie, Louisiana. At Montero Motors, our buddy Alberto will get you in a vehicle that fits you that day with no problem. They have vehicles that are pre-owned. You could do a trade-in that day and ride off in something that day. Visit MonteroMotors.com for more information and let them know you heard about them on Inside the Trenches podcast. Hello. Are you looking for your dream home? Well, if that's the case, you need to contact Joe Picolo at Godwyn Realty, right here in New Orleans. Joe can put you in your dream home right away. Joe Picolo and the folks over at Godwyn Realty put you in the house that you need. Even if you're looking to invest in some property, they'll do an excellent job with that as well. Contact Joe today at 504-251-8341. Again, that phone number is 504-251-8341. And also contact Joel at joel.godwynrealty.com. No need to dream anymore. Godwyn Realty will put you in the dream house of your reality. Hello, somebody. Are you a student athlete looking to take your career to the next level? Look no further than Conquer Sports Pros. That's right, Conquer Sports Pros. Our team of experts will get you guys on the right path to your student-athlete journey in life. That's right, we have every position in football you need, and we also help out with other sports. At Conquer Sports Pros, you have everything from a list of consultation, training, and also media training. Yeah, that's right, when you take your career to the next level, play college and hopefully pro, you'll get lots of interviews. Call Conquer Sports Pros today. You can reach them at 504-319-6672 or visit marlonfavorite.com for more information. Hello, somebody.
Step Construction is here for you with a brand new offer. We now provide affordable storage sheds. Stop wasting your money on overpriced storage units and portable containers. Step Construction can provide you with a custom shed that will fit your budget.
From time to time, work on Mondays, right? But I love it, and thank y'all so much for tuning in too as well. It's greatly appreciated. You could be listening to anybody in the world, but y'all talking with me, and I love that. And because of that, if you're a lucky listener right now, and you are looking for a brand new home, you're trying to sell your home, you want to do some reconstruction on your home, you're trying to refinance, whatever you're doing in the real estate world, y'all know my co-host, Joel Picolo. Well, he's also Joel from Godwyn Realty. Y'all can hit him up, Joel at GodwynRealty.com. Y'all looking to come off some of your properties. It's like, man, I really want to sell these things. Y'all moving. Joel's quick with it, too. He'll get you in a crib quickly. He's doing a great job with me and my family. It's greatly appreciated. Joel Picolo at Godwyn Realty. Now, as promised, I mentioned I was going to drop every other segment. Areas I think you should be concerned about with the Saints, be happy about with the Saints, or just want to take a look, get a feel for it. Your feelings are pretty much neutral right now. You don't really want to know. You don't know exactly how you view this team yet. So I'll say this. For number 4 on this list, how much better will the Saints defense be practicing against a Clint Kubiak's offense on a daily basis? Will that help them out a lot this season? Now, I got this information from just listening to certain clips of the players throughout this OTAs, right? You hear on one end Taysom Hill saying, oh, we want to make it super challenging for our defense. This offense can go either way. A lot of pre-snap motion in the beginning, so it's tons of communication for the defensive guys on the front end. So it could pose a challenge to, how could I say this? It could cause a communication breakdown in the defense, and a big play can happen. Right, and we've been kind of seeing little bits of highlights of that. Shouts out to my homie Nick Underhill and those folks over there at New Orleans football. Shouts out to Ross Jackson of Locked On Saints. You know, shouts out to the Saints media people. You know, Aaron and them, you heard me, keeping us posted, keeping us informed, letting them know what's happening. And what I'm seeing from this offense to this defense is we heard Mario talking earlier about how you're hearing, was that Eric? One of the two were talking about you hear DeMario Davis and Cam Jordan's really helping Trevor Penning out at offense, right? We're seeing Spencer Rattler throw bombs up the field, completions from Derek Carr, right? Everything is kind of coming into place. And that works because it hasn't been the Saints' defense, right? The Saints' defense has been pretty good throughout the last couple of years, should I say. But it's been about the adjustment on the Saints' offense, right? It's been about the adjustments on the Saints' offense after Drew Brees. So here's our opportunity, and what we're talking about number 4, like how much, because this is a new offense. This is different than what Saints' defense have been seeing the last couple of training camps since Sean been gone. You know what I'm saying? Terry, bro, it's like it's a difference now with Clint Kubiak being there.
It's a new swag, man. It's a new like energy in the room that we so desperately been needing. The team has needed some type of revamp, a booster or whatever of sorts. And there's no shot to Pete Carmichael, who had probably been the longest offensive coordinator in the last decade, 2 decades, they're going to total those up. But we just needed a new shot in the arm. We just needed a new flavor with our offense. The Sean Payton system has officially been caught up with in the NFL, for some years now. So it's a new sheriff in town. It's a new sheriff in town. We can't wait to see what this offense is going to look like, how well the players are going to gel underneath Clint and this offense. I can't wait to see what he does with Taysom Hill. How does he use Taysom Hill in the passing attack? As like that dump down like we used to use in the old Sean Payton system.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to keep that portion of the offense when there's nobody available. Throw it down flat to your running back or Taysom Hill and let them make something out of nothing.
Man, Terry, you speaking for yourself and for me. I ain't got nothing to say though, but boy, it's some shade being thrown at Pete Carmichael in them interviews from some players. Number 41. Shoot, DA.
Because it was so predictable from the formation.
Yeah,
You can know what the Saints were about to do from the formation, from the screen to the run play to the check down. It's just the formation. And even down to the, you knew one guy was about the motion when the quarterback kicked that leg out. You seen the guy, But one of the unstoppable forces on the New Orleans Saints football team and the most consistent unstoppable force, Mr. Bowling Ball himself, Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
When we needed a big play to happen, Taysom somehow found a way to get it done. And I think Taysom Hill and his team have become one in so many ways. And I really would love to see Taysom Hill retire as a Saint at this point because I just don't see him playing nowhere else.
Yeah, I don't really see him playing anywhere else either. You do have some creative minds throughout the NFL that could potentially use him that way. But at that point, Taysom, let's say, for instance, Taysom does another 2 or 3 years with the Saints, right?
He's going to be ready for retirement.
Yeah, about 37 at that point. 37, 38.
Yeah.
I got to Google how old Taysom Hill is.
I think he's 34. 34 years old. If not 34, he's in his 30s,
Yeah.
So, let us know out there in the land, but we'll definitely Google it. I think he's definitely one of these type players that there's no specific position for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's in a tight end role right now. 33 years old, turning 34. So he's in a tight end role right now. But we've seen him at the running back position. We've seen him at the quarterback position. We've seen him line up as a wide receiver in this offense. We've seen him return kicks for crying out loud. But we know when you get a guy like Taysom Hill in space, he's arguably one of the most dynamic players in the football league when you get him in space.
Yeah, right now for sure, because even when the offense was predictable, it was still hard to stop Taysom Hill. Now it's not going to be predictable. We're going to see him being used like Deebo Samuel was used. We're going to see a little bit of George Kittle. And that's why, if y'all are just tuning in, so far in the 5 with Fave, number 5, we had tight end position. And then even when I mentioned that, outside of Taysom Hill, you know what I'm saying? Who's going to step up? And then Eric said Foster Moreau. But I still look at, like Tarek saying, how dynamic Taysom is. And now you're going to be able to – and it's not just about Taysom, right? It's about the 2, possibly 3-headed monster at running back with Elvin and Williams and Miller. And then you have –
I think that's the biggest question mark on the team right now. We know we have a young wide receiver core, but we have a lot vested in that running back room. This team is depending on that running back room more than ever. I thought about the old running back duel, Deuce McAllister, Reggie Bush. You know, we had Mike Bell, Deuce McAllister, and Reggie Bush when we went on our Super Bowl. I mean, Mike Bell, Reggie Bush, and
Hamilton.
Hamilton when we went on that. Chris, you know, we had the Chris Ivory era.
That's right.
You know, we had some workhorses in our stable. I was thinking about those running back cores we had in the past with Sean Payton and some of his best running back cores. And I put it up a poll on Twitter. You know, what would be the best running back era of the New Orleans Saints era? And most recently we had Alvin Lightning Thunder, Alvin Kamara, and Mark Ingram. So with this new running back room, I'm eager to see what's going to come out this year with Miller. You know, hopefully he could get back healthy. I heard he got a little bit nicked up. You know, Williams, him and Cam was on the gram the other day, going back and forth about the anime. That was real funny. It's good to see them gelling and stuff like that. And more importantly, Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
Fave, you hear how people criticizing. I keep trying to remind people what Alvin Kamara means to this offense, what Alvin Kamara means to a defensive strategy. You know, in my opinion, when a defensive coordinator is getting ready for the New Orleans Saints, they're going to have to most definitely get game plan for Alvin Kamara.
Well, baby, it is Inside the Trenches. That is hour one. We're about to wrap this thing up. Shouts out to Small Sliders for having us. Big ups to all our sponsors, Godwyn Realty, Montero Motors. We're going to take ourselves a break, and coming back hour two, we got more NFL to talk, baby. Let's go around the league. It's Inside the Trenches on ESPN New Orleans.
It's that boy Fred, host of FanView Podcast. Tune into the NOTN app weekdays, 3:30 for the FanView Podcast. Go to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com to watch more episodes of FanView Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.
Well, hello, it's Marlon Big Fave Wright with Inside the Trenches podcast. Are you looking for a brand new car? Or you're tired of what you're driving around in? Or you just need wheels? Well, if that's the case, you need to visit Montero Motors, 1512 North Causeway, Metairie, Louisiana. At Montero Motors, our buddy Alberto will get you in a vehicle that fits you that day with no problem. They have vehicles that are pre-owned. You could do a trade-in that day and ride off in something that day. Visit MonteroMotors.com for more information and let them know you heard about them on Inside the Trenches podcast. Hello. Are you looking for your dream home? Well, if that's the case, you need to contact Joe Picolo at Godwyn Realty, right here in New Orleans. Joe can put you in your dream home right away. Joe Picolo and the folks over at Godwyn Realty put you in the house that you need. Even if you're looking to invest in some property, they'll do an excellent job with that as well. Contact Joe today at 504-251-8341. Again, that phone number is 504-251-8341. And also contact Joel at joel.godwynrealty.com. No need to dream anymore. Godwyn Realty will put you in the dream house of your reality. Hello, somebody. Are you a student athlete looking to take your career to the next level? Look no further than Conquer Sports Pros. That's right, Conquer Sports Pros. Our team of experts will get you guys on the right path to your student athlete journey in life. That's right, we have every position in football you need, and we also help out with other sports. At Conquer Sports Pros, you have everything from a list of consultation, training, and also media training. Yeah, that's right, when you take your career to the next level, play college and hopefully pro, you'll get lots of interviews. Call Conquer Sports Pros today. You can reach them at 504-319-6672 or visit marlonfavorite.com for more information. Hello, somebody.
Step Construction is here for you with a brand new offer. We now provide affordable storage sheds. Stop wasting your money on overpriced storage units and portable containers. Step Construction can provide you with a custom shed that will fit your budget and storage needs. So contact Step Construction today at 504-340-5809 for your own personal quote. Let us help you take the next step at Step Construction.
Now New Orleans has a choice. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app for your mobile device or listen at www.neworleanstalknetwork.com.
Hello, somebody. It's Marlon Big Favorite with Inside the Trenches podcast. Do you need a quick car wash? Well, if that's a yes, you need to visit Crown Car Wash, 1336 Stumpf Boulevard, Gretna, Louisiana, on the West Bank, baby. Crown's the best. You get a spotless wash, nice clean tires, reasonable pricing, and free vacuuming. My favorite part about Crown Car Wash, they open 24/7. That's right, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can visit Crown Car Wash on the West Bank, baby, and let them know you heard about them on Inside the Trenches podcast with Marlon Big Favorite. Watch out there now.
Listen up.
Back, it's Inside the Trenches. I'm your host, Marlon Big Favorite. Welcome back to Hour 2, right here on ESPN New Orleans, 100.3 FM. Thank y'all for pre-saving us on y'all's dials in the vehicles while y'all driving home. I'm hoping that I'm bringing y'all a little entertainment, a little sports news, things we like to do over here. Yes, and speaking of over here, come join us here at 1635 Barataria Boulevard right here in Marrero. I know a couple of my folks coming through, grabbing their food, leaving. While they're waiting on their food, checking out what we're talking about. In Hour 1, we had Mario Harraz come on the show and talk a little bit of LSU with me, prepare for this future, right? This 2025 and 26 classes, the future looks bright for LSU, along with the players that's on the roster now that will be still on the team at those times. Guys like Ashton Stamps, he'll still be on the team. You still have a lot of young talent there. You know, not just sticking to the West Bank, but I am kind of doing a little bit. You know, Kyrie Lee, you have him. You have Tyree Adams. You got a couple of guys that are young guys that will still be on the roster there. So it does feel great for this team to continue to roll in the direction that they are rolling in. You got to be excited about that. For this segment, I want to go around the NFL. All right, y'all, I want to check out some other storylines. We are going to come back to the Saints because we have five with fave headlines for the whole show. We have 5 with fave headlines for the whole show. You know, we did 5 already. We did 4. Now we have what we like to say down here, 3, 2, 1. For the rest of that as well. Let's go around the league a little bit, check out some of the other top stories, other teams to look at. Well, Gus will probably like this. The first time I pull up something here, what pops up? A picture of Dak Prescott. So I guess we'll go ahead and talk a little bit of the Dallas Cowboys. What's y'all thoughts on the Cowboys, right? A team that, I mean, basically – you can't really, quote-unquote, talk trash about them because they're a good team. You know, we can't, the Cowboys trash. That's not really true because they do have some of the top NFL players on their roster right now. So it's no, the Cowboys are poo. We may have some people say the Cowboys are poorly coached. You know, we might hear a little bit of that. We may hear, this is the last year, Mike McCarthy don't, Super Bowl or bust for him. You do hear those type of stories. But I think the biggest storylines coming out of Dallas right now is the Dak Prescott deal. I mean, it's almost insulting to Dak knowing he's at the bottom, tier 1 of quarterbacks. And you got a baby getting paid more than you right now in Jordan Love. Jordan Love had 8 games out, 8 games where he did his thing. Now, it was enough for me to see. I think he did need to get paid. But in the same token, I do understand why Dak would be upset because Dak has proven he's a playoff quarterback. He has the numbers. He has the years, right? And then there's Trevor Lawrence. Like, we're trying to justify Love and Lawrence over Dak getting paid first, right? Big storyline. There's Joe Burrow, but, I mean, he's definitely on that $55 million. And then there's another storyline coming out of Dallas as well with CeeDee Lamb. Like, CeeDee Lamb, like, show me the money. You got Jets out here getting paid big. Jets went got it too, right? You know what I'm saying? I saw them backing up the Brinks truck in St. Rose. They had to build him a bank in St. Rose. I don't know what's going on over there. Just backing up the money. You know, he got the bread. But, of course, when you look at the Dallas Cowboys and areas that are intact, it starts with maybe Michael Parsons, right? Then it might mosey on over to Trevion Diggs. But then you look at the running back position, and it's like, okay, we got Ezekiel Elliott back as a starter in Dallas. How you like them apples, brother? You got Ezekiel Elliott back in Dallas.
Oh, whoa.
Starting two, according to this.
Starting. What happened to their last running back? Was this?
Oh, he's in Tennessee Titans?
Wait.
Oh, yeah. Pollard out of there. He had that 1 year Tennessee. Was like, take me to another place. Take me to another world.
Zeke went to New England.
And then came back home. I'm coming back.
So he's definitely going to be retiring a
Cowboy.
He's going to be retiring a Cowboy. I wanted to call him Cowgirls, but we're going to show a little bit of respect today because they got Zeke back on their roster. And I think Zeke's going to have a decent season this year. But we already know what's going on with Dallas. It's still on Dak. This is still on Dak.
And that's what we was just talking about. Like, these guys are getting paid, Trevor Lawrence, Jordan Love just got a big-time contract, and Dak has proven over those guys. So I think he's betting on himself this year, and he's going to get paid $57, $58 million next year.
Yeah, rightfully so, because he's Dak Prescott. He is a leader of a football team, and he does get the numbers. He does have the numbers, right?
That's real.
Dak have some great seasons. The playoffs could be kind of funny. They could be kind of tricky. You definitely have to be locked in for these playoffs in the NFL. You only get one shot at winning these games, Fave. So we'll see what happens this year. Hopefully Zeke is healthy going down the stretch. He's definitely going to help them. He's going to eat. But
that cereal.
Dak got to, he can't be throwing the picks in the playoffs, man. It'd be costing his team.
No doubt. It's funny. So I guess the big deal is, will we see playoff Dak this year? Like, will he do his thing this year? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But you brought up a very interesting team. You brought up the Tennessee Titans, right? I even went to singing Arrested Development. They might be a sneaky good team for the 2024 season. Let's just take a look at their roster. They did go get J.C. Latham in the first round. So I think they got a solid left tackle in that young kid. You got Calvin Ridley at the wide receiver position, along with Tyler Boyd out of Cincinnati, and DeAndre Hopkins. So you have three solid receivers. At the tight end position, you have a couple of guys that can make things happen. You have Wiley and, of course, Okowu. We'll see what type of tight end he is. I do think Will Levis is an interesting story, along with his two-headed monster at running back, because he has Tony Pollard out of Dallas, and he also have Tajay Spears out of Tulane, who was explosive last year. I think Tennessee might be a team could potentially win 9 or 10 games this year.
Tennessee is definitely the second home to Louisiana right now, with two homegrown boys with Tajay and the wide receiver they just drafted out of Tulane. Tennessee is officially my AFC team this year. I want to see what they're going to do with their roster. They're going to look different. They're going to definitely look different without having Henry there. They definitely going to look. I think Tajay is going to have a big opportunity to show the world what he's truly made of. Take that team to the playoffs this year. Going to look sort of like the old school Jacksonville Jaguars when they had when they made their runs. Good strong running team with Tajay Spears, and they had Drew for their running back.
I guess I'll stick to the AFC, right? Let's go Miami. Welcome to Miami. Tua just got paid. Show me the money. So Tua like, show me the money, baby. They showed Tua the money, and he just got paid. He has Tyron Armstead down there as a blocking support. I mean, where do the weapons stop, right, for him, Tarek? I mean, you got Jalen Waddle. Now you got OBJ and Tyreek Hill. So you have top-tier wide receivers on your team. The biggest thing for Tua is, I mean, it's just competitive in the AFC East. Where do you stand, right? You got the right coach in Mike McDaniels. I think Coach Anthony Weaver is a pretty decent DC. I mean, yeah, you have an offensive line. Tua has Raheem Morstead. You got Aiken. He has a track team in all the skill positions. How does Tua fare out?
I think Tua is the luckiest quarterback in the league right now. He got paid. He has guys around him. He has all-stars all over the field. Tua most likely has the most weapons out of any quarterback in the NFL today, and he just got paid. Ladies and gentlemen, cats and dogs, who that's and who ain't, look out for the Miami Dolphins this year. They will be the highest-scoring football team in the league. They will be a team to watch. Get your popcorn.
Get that popcorn, baby. Now, here's another interesting story, and I'm just going to have to talk about it. Washington, the Commanders. The Commanders are interesting because I do think Jaden Daniels is about to set this league on fire, and he comes from a good offensive line. So you look around, look at this roster. You have what you need on the defensive front. You have a veteran linebacker in Bobby Wagner. You have weapons. Terry McLaurin is a dog. I want to see what Luke McCaffrey's about. They have him listed here as a starter. He has Zach Ertz at tight end. But, I mean, you know, my man going to do what he got to do. He got many men. Where's that? The me at running back and Brian Robinson. So, to me, the Washington Redskins, the Washington Commanders, they don't look the best on paper. But if you look at the key areas they have great play at, I mean, I love the plug, right? Inside the trenches, I mean, you have Deron Payne, you have Jonathan Allen, you have Pharrell, you got first rounders, you got even in the backup behind Armstrong, you got Dante Fowler. I mean, Tarek, I don't know. I still think Jaden Daniels could be Rookie of the Year.
He is going to be Rookie of the Year this year with that football team. He's going to get his opportunity to make a case for it. I hate the reference to this, but I will. I just hope the Commanders get it together, and this is not an RG3 story part 2. You know what I'm saying? With all of the talent RG3 had, and his first game coming down into New Orleans and beating us, and we put a beating on him that day. So I'm rooting for the young man, all of the great things he's done for LSU, his great season he had with LSU. I definitely think he's going to hit the ground running, similar to what RG3 did.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how it plays out. He definitely get a chance to make his Rookie of the Year campaign.
Well, Terry, we just wanted to go around the league a little bit, check on a few teams. You know we're going to be checking on the black and gold as well, because we will talk more of the Saints. As I said, it's 5 with Fave, right? Throughout this entire episode, we still have 3, 2, and 1 to look at areas for the Saints we want to see improvement. Shouts out to our presenting sponsor, Small Sliders Marrero. Remember, y'all can come check them out. They're open 7 days a week, 10 o'clock. On the weekends, they're open to 11. Make sure y'all make y'all way on over here to Small Sliders. And we'll be back, baby. We got ourselves a football game to watch this week. It's Inside the Trenches on ESPN New Orleans.
It's that boy Fred, host of FanView Podcast. Tune into the NOTN app weekdays, 3:30 for the FanView Podcast. Go to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com to watch more episodes of FanView Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.
Well, hello, it's Marlon Big Favorite with Inside the Trenches podcast. Are you looking for a brand new car? Or you're tired of what you're driving around in? Or you just need wheels? Well, if that's the case, you need to visit Montero Motors, 1512 North Causeway, Metairie, Louisiana. At Montero Motors, our buddy Alberto will get you in a vehicle that fits you that day with no problem. They have vehicles that are pre-owned. You could do a trade-in that day and ride off in something that day. Visit MonteroMotors.com for more information and let them know you heard about them on Inside the Trenches podcast. Hello. Are you looking for your dream home? Well, if that's the case, you need to contact Joe Picolo at Godwyn Realty, right here in New Orleans. Joe can put you in your dream home right away. Joe Picolo and the folks over at Godwyn Realty put you in the house that you need. Even if you're looking to invest in some property, they'll do an excellent job with that as well. Contact Joe today at 504-251-8341. Again, that phone number is 504-251-8341. And also contact Joel at joel.godwynrealty.com. No need to dream anymore. Godwyn Realty will put you in the dream house of your reality. Hello, somebody. Are you a student athlete looking to take your career to the next level? Look no further than Conquer Sports Pros. That's right, Conquer Sports Pros. Our team of experts will get you guys on the right path to your student athlete journey in life. That's right, we have every position in football you need, and we also help out with other sports. At Conquer Sports Pros, you have everything from a list of consultation, training, and also media training. Yeah, that's right, when you take your career to the next level, play college and hopefully pro, you'll get lots of interviews. Call Conquer Sports Pros today. You can reach them at 504-319-6672 or visit marlonfavorite.com for more information. Hello, somebody.
Step Construction is here for you with a brand new offer. We now provide affordable storage sheds. Stop wasting your money on overpriced storage units and portable containers. Step Construction can provide you with a custom shed that will fit your budget and storage needs. So contact.
I'm your host, Marlon Big Favorite, and we're on the West Bank. That's right. 1635 Barataria Boulevard, Marrero, Louisiana. Small sliders, y'all slide on through literally and get you something to eat. We got burgers, we got fries, we got milkshakes, off the chain. Are you a burger lover out there? You like to get your nice little burger? Well, they have excellent sliders over here. Add your bacon, add your extra slice of cheese, and add you some beef. And now we have ourselves a biggie. Baby, make your way on over to Small Sliders and let them know that you heard about them on Inside the Trenches, right here with your boy, Marlon Big Favorite. And just like that, it is football season, and it's time to kick this thing off. Y'all know how this thing gets started. It's all about Canton, Ohio. We have some very lucky fellas being inducted in the Louisiana. I'm about to say Louisiana. We got some Louisiana Hall of Fame inductees too, but this is the National Football NFL. That's right, preseason game, and it is all about the Hall of Fame kickoff. So here it goes, NFL.com. The NFL's Football Hall of Fame game will feature the Chicago Bears, the Houston Texans, and the Hall announced on Tuesday. And let's talk about some of the guys that's going in. And it's pretty cool. I'm kind of telling my age on this one, but I don't really feel extra bad, right? I played against one of the guys. He played for Miami when we beat the brakes off of them. Shouts out to all my LSU fans listening right now. Y'all remember that game in 2005 season, but the game is in 06. When we beat the Miami Hurricanes down in Atlanta, scores 40-3. I mean, Joseph Adai went straight to the NFL after that. He went off. But shouts out to my main man, Devin Hester, who is going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Yes, the best return this game has ever had. He's definitely one of the best guys I've seen return outside of Skylar Green, LSU's very own. As a matter of fact, if you remember, the Cowboys drafted Skylar to do what he does, and then Chicago went on and got Devin Hester, and he had a stellar career. He's going in with Stephen McMichaels along with Andre Johnson, and the last two guys that's going into this class that I'm super excited about, outside of Patrick Willis, another guy that I played with. He was at Ole Miss when I was at LSU, and then Randy Graysteer, he's going in as well. But two of my teammates, my brothers from another, Dwight Freeney and Julius Peppers, are also going in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Two defensive ends. Let's go ahead and get those guys the highlights for playing this position and doing it so well. I have a cool Julius Pepper story. So check this out, y'all. I just signed legit, like just had signed as an undrafted free agent out of LSU, right? This is my first training camp practice, and I'm on the depth chart as a second-string nose guard. So in front of me is a big guy named Maki Kimo. Maki was about 360, 6'8". So we're doing the pursuit drills, right? And Maki plants his foot and he takes off, and he tears his Achilles heel out there. So all I hear was Coach Baker saying, "Favorite, get in there." And I'm like, wait, get in where? What you talking about? You were the ones. My eyes went straight deer in the head, like, so I ran out on the field. So I never forget this. And my brother John Beeson hit me up the other day on IG. We were talking to my boy Sarai Martin. He came to class of 09, you know what I'm saying? We still dropping dimes. He's in my class. He was our second-round draft pick out of Troy that year. And I remember Beeson saying, "Hey, you ready, huh, LSU?" And I'm kind of looking at him like, y'all ever seen the little kids that's going through the NFL experience, like they got the NFL helmets on and they taking you through like the site of a game, like you in there, like you one of the players? That's what it was like for me. And I'm like, oh, snap. Because I thought I was going to be able to watch their reps and then go in with the twos. Nah, Jake DeHolmes, but it's ones-on-ones. I got the first snap, D'Angelo Williams was back there. You got Steve Smith running this out. And I never forget, Julius Peppers was like, he turned to me. Beeson was like, okay, we got over, Carolina, cover 2, on 1, ready, break. No, well, not on 1, like that was, a break the huddle break. I'm tripping in defense. But anyway, he was like, I get a tap on my right shoulder. I look to the right, Julius Peppers. I mean, legit, about to get paid $1 million a week. That's like equivalent to like $3.5 million a week today. He's like, hey, man, what we do on this play? And I had like 3 seconds to explain to him what to do. Funny story. Next guy going in is Dwight Freeney that I talked about inside the trenches. My second year in the league, I was with the Indianapolis Colts. And Dwight he was a teacher, bro. He didn't mind sharing the wealth of knowledge. I appreciated everything that he gave me pass rush wise. Definitely not playing spade with him no more. First and foremost, we go to his house, there's an elevator in it, so that's the first we're going to start there. So then we all over teammates playing spades. And, if you underbid, they charge you $100 per underbid, right? And then we're playing $100 hands. Well, my beautiful wife is sitting over there. They only played like 3 hands, so only lost like $300. But anyway, back to the story. Shouts out to the Hall of Fame game. It is going to be this week. The Chicago Bears are taking on, right? The Chicago Bears are taking on the Texans. I don't really think we see a lot of C.J. Stroud, right? I don't think we're going to see him pretty much at all, right? Just for the simple fact, I mean, he's already proven. But we do see Caleb Williams. I do think we get some snaps with Caleb Williams. I am finally interested to see a football. I mean, Gus said this earlier. We're not going to really see much, right? But it's just cool to have football back. Just looking at the spread, this game's odd. And remember, y'all can go to Cover 5, download the Cover 5 app on y'all phone. I got it. We got the whole ESPN crew rolling with that. And you guys could also go to ESPN Bet as well for all of my game odds. So I guess I'll ask Tarek this question. He might can answer it. So are we looking at under or over 32 points in this preseason game?
Definitely under. Yeah, it's the first.
Yeah, I don't think we get too much.
It's the first game of the year, you know.
In this football season, I thought I was going to, reactivate my ESPN bet app and all that, right? I might have to wait till week 1. I don't know, because it's a little tricky during preseason.
Yeah, it's definitely with the guys being taken in and out of the games and, the spreads and all that. It's just, tough.
Chicago wins by 2?
Chicago definitely wins the game, but by 2, maybe so. Maybe. It'll be close.
And I didn't know this. The stadium was called the Tom Benson
The
Hall
Tom
of
Benson
Fame
Hall
Stadium.
of Fame Stadium. Yes, he helped contribute to make that stadium. Shout out to Tom Benson.
Shouts out to the late, great Tom Benson, man. It's a cool guy to be around. It was nice to be on that Super Bowl run with them, and Benson was like, what's happening with my New Orleanian? You heard me? So he was a real one.
I mean, is it fair to even bet on preseason games? Like, I mean, is it even advisable to bet on these games?
All I know, if you're going to bet with the Baltimore Ravens. They got
they don't lose preseason games.
They don't lose they got 4-5 years straight where they won. So
I think the streak came to an end, but still, it's not a tradition for them to lose in the preseason.
I think most people in the game is going to be on ESPN, ESPN Plus, or y'all can check it out on ABC or check your local listings. April. Oh, damn, I'm all off. August 1st will be that game, 7 p.m. I'm excited. I just
football back, baby. It's back.
Football is back.
Yes.
Like no more Thursdays where they ain't gonna have no Thursday night football.
Back.
It's all the way back.
And there's no shot out. I mean, there's no shot in the leg to any soccer player. But the king is back. The real football is back.
Well, we're in America. Like if we were in France or if we were in Germany or something like that, yeah, the NFL takes a back seat in those areas. And we're starting to do the games out in London and all of that. But yeah, that's one thing I noticed when I went over the Pine. It was like soccer and rugby is it. Like, we be seeing posters of like Cam Jordan and Chris Olave around here. They have the FIFA superstars and all of that out there. I just thought that was it was a culture shock to me, but it was cool because they were drinking the beers. They were litty.
They do their thing.
Yeah,
but let's not sleep. We woke over here now. We definitely woke. Soccer is definitely in the kingdom.
I'm not even gonna lie to you though,
it's
brother.
In the kingdom. It's coming up. It's definitely in the kingdom.
It's definitely rolling.
And rugby.
Rugby is picking up in New Orleans. Shouts out to the NOLA Gold rugby team, Falcon family. That's my peoples over there. They did their thing this season. Shouts out to them. But yeah, I'm just ready to see. I do hope we get a significant amount of snaps out of the ones on offense for Chicago. He's a rookie. I really want to see Caleb Williams against an NFL defense. I really do because, again, this is a guy I saw struggle against Tulane 2 years ago. Tulane brought that heat on defense. Tyjae Spears got drafted high going off on USC. But I don't know, Tarek. It's just, is he going to be what they're making him out this year? They got everything around him. I mean, you could get Brock Purdy'd up if you want to. You got weapons around you. What you think Caleb's going to do this year, bro?
I think they need to find out as soon as possible he needs to play at least a full quarter in this upcoming game so they can get him some darts, some bullets flying across the field. See how well does he get his feet wet.
That's all I'm saying.
But he will definitely be in a Rookie of the Year campaign right along with Washington's quarterback.
Jaden Daniels.
Help me out, Faith. Thank you very much.
I am with
I'm
you
over
100%.
here eating small sliders, ladies and gentlemen, so help me out, y'all. Jaden Daniels, yes.
The sliders is good too, boy, but it gets you relaxed.
All I got is pure 100% beef on my mind.
That's it. What's beef, baby? There's so much to get into. Remember, y'all stick around. I still got 3 more slots in the 5 with Fave to reveal. If y'all missed the first few slots, one thing we talked about the tight ends at 5. 4, we're just trying to see how well, right, this Saints defense is going to get, how much better they're going to get, and how well-tuned this offense is and what type of effect it's going to be. But, yeah, we're going to keep this thing here going. We're over here again at Small Sliders. We got a few more segments, so if y'all just getting off late, like, man, Fav, I want to come through there, chop it up with y'all, give my take on the Saints, y'all feel free to do that. And remember, you can hit me up or hit us up right here, 800-998-1003 if you want to chime in on the conversation. And, yeah, baby, we getting this thing rolling football season. I'm excited. I can't wait for all the big-time games. Well, we're going to take ourselves a quick commercial break. We got a few more segments here. We live, baby. over here at Small Sliders. It's Inside the Trenches on ESPN New Orleans.
It's that boy Fred, host of FanView Podcast. Tune into the NOTN app weekdays, 3:30 for the FanView Podcast. Go to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com to watch more episodes of FanView Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.
Well, hello, it's Marlon Big Favorite with Inside the Trenches podcast. Are you looking for a brand new car? Or you're tired of what you're driving around in? Or you just need wheels? Well, if that's the case, you need to visit Montero Motors, 1512 North Causeway, Metairie, Louisiana. At Montero Motors, our buddy Alberto will get you in a vehicle that fits you that day with no problem. They have vehicles that are pre-owned. You could do a trade-in that day and ride off in something that day. Visit MonteroMotors.com for more information and let them know you heard about them on Inside the Trenches podcast. Hello. Are you looking for your dream home? Well, if that's the case, you need to contact Joe Picolo at Godwyn Realty right here in New Orleans. Joe can put you in your dream home right away. Joe Picolo and the folks over at Godwyn Realty put you in the house that you need. Even if you're looking to invest in some property, they'll do an excellent job with that as well. Contact Joe today at 504-251-8341. Again, that phone number is 504-251-8341. And also contact Joel at joel.godwynrealty.com. No need to dream anymore. Godwyn Realty will put you in the dream house of your reality. Hello, somebody. Are you a student athlete looking to take your career to the next level? Look no further than Conquer Sports Pros. That's right, Conquer Sports Pros. Our team of experts will get you guys on the right path to your student athlete journey in life. That's right, we have every position in football you need, and we also help out with other sports. At Conquer Sports Pros, you have everything from a list of consultation, training, and also media training. Yeah, that's right, when you take your career to the next level, play college and hopefully pro, you'll get lots of interviews. Call Conquer Sports Pros today. You can reach them at 504-319-6672 or visit marlonfavorite.com for more information. Hello, somebody.
Step Construction is
Inside the Trenches. I'm your host, Marlon Big Favorite. I'm hoping I'm keeping y'all entertained on y'all way home, baby. It's football season. Yes, that's what we're talking about right now. Football being back. How excited are we about it? All day I'm hearing people talking about on the different stations, the camp stories. You know, we got Spencer Rattler throwing these bombs. Bomb, check a bomb, bomb. Chris Olave, like, oh yeah, he the real deal. Holyfield, what's happening? That's right, baby. It's your host, Marlon Big Favorite. Football season is in full swing. Y'all get ready for this fall, man. We coming for y'all. We got so much excitement headed into the fall of 2024. I mean, all the shows are going to be litty, right? Because LSU just had a Heisman Trophy winner, go second overall to Washington. Gary Nussmeier ready to slide on in that thing. Got a new coach at Tulane. Coach John Summerall, his new staff, all those folks are ready to roll. Got a couple players we training from Tulane, right? UL making noise, Southeastern making noise. Just the state is just on right now, baby. Look across the NFL, guys balling. Jets, baby, that's right. Justin Jefferson, highest paid wide receiver in the league, best receiver in the league, according to NFL.com. I mean, you got to love it. Little Jay feeling some type of way. That little brother, you know what I'm talking about? He's like, nah, I'm going to be him this year. So the state is just off the chain. But I want to talk about our team, our professional team, the only professional football team here in the great state of Louisiana, and that's our New Orleans Saints. And I'm just doing my 5 with Fave. What are the 5 areas that we want to look at? And the areas are different, right? We're looking at a little bit of what I would like to say areas that may have improved, right? We're looking at areas we're concerned about, and we're just worried about areas that we're just on the fence about, right? So for number 3 on 5 with Fave, and if you're just tuning in and you missed the first 2 points that I made, one was the tight end room. Like, outside of Taysom Hill, who else is going to emerge? And I think most of us feel like Foster Moreau's experience, he has the relationship with Derek Carr. He's going to be all right, right? And then at spot number 4, it was about basically how the offense was going to affect the defense in a positive way. With this complex offense that Coach Clint Kubiak is running, does this make our defense play sharper, right? You know, so we're kind of looking at that area. But, you know, as you get down that list is important, so we're going to cover 2 of this segment real quick. One area is the quarterback room, right? Y'all been hearing me talk about Spencer Rattler. Is the quarterback room better this year? Well, we have the same guys in the room outside of Spencer Rattler, which he is a breath of fresh air when you start looking at the future of the Saints. But you do take a guy like Derek Carr and Jake Hanger. Jake's looking better at practice. You know, we're going to keep him in our prayers as well. He just recently got diagnosed with a form of skin cancer or a skin disease. So we're going to pray for his recovery. But he's able to practice, so thank God for that, and still, you know, participate. But you look at the quarterback room, and it's really about the support around the quarterbacks, a better coaching staff. So I do think when you start looking at positions of power, rankings of rooms, the Saints quarterback room could have some potential, right? We could get a spark out of Derek Carr. Derek Carr had one good year in the NFL, right? But then he got hurt. He was just right there. So I do think it's important to look at how this quarterback room is shaping. It's a balanced room. You have a guy in Jake Hanger who, I don't want to say had a full year experience, but he was in a position to learn and be in a pro system last year. This isn't his first merry-go-round. So I do think that room is better. Now, my next thing, Tarek, I know we got to get through these things. So 3 is all about the quarterback room. And I know our fans, our listeners right now, they understand it. They understand why that is the situation, right? Now, number 2 is I like the fact that the Saints has a really good rotation on the defensive front. But I like what I'm hearing about Chase Young in training camp, you know, recovering fast from the neck surgery. Tarek, I really do believe that he does bring a positive effect to the Saints' defensive line front, and he may add some more to our sack numbers this year.
I definitely want to see things go slow with him. There's no need to rush. We have some depth there. We have some veteran leadership on our team in all positions. I can expect this defense to be consistent, defense that we've been seeing the past 3 seasons, you know, especially during the drought era that we're experiencing right now without making to the playoffs. It definitely has not been because of subpar defensive play. So with Chase, he's in a great situation to prove it year. I would love to see them Saints take the time with him. We don't have to really see too much in the preseason. You know, get him going, get him back in football shape. We'll see him week 1, and hopefully he can remain throughout the remainder of the season. Listen, if we can get 15 solid games out of him this year, sack numbers would definitely go up.
And I think Tarek made a good point. This isn't a guy we really need to see a lot of any in the preseason. I mean, he has nothing to prove. He has everything to do with actually fully recovering and getting back to full tilt. And like Tarek said, if we could get a solid 15 games, this kid hadn't had a 15-game season. So, but this is one of the guys you want to invest in because, again, he's dominant when healthy. He is very dominant. So Well, that is 5 through 2, baby, in the 5 with Fave. When we come back, we will reveal the number one area that we are focused on with the Saints this football season. What's the number one area of concern for the Saints this football season? And remember, y'all, I want to remind y'all, I want to thank our sponsors once again, Small Sliders, for a number of reasons, for sponsoring this show, allowing us to do our remote here. It's a great place, outside area, really, really, really nice. We also want to thank Godwyn Realty. Remember, y'all, hit my boy Joel up, Joel at GodwynRealty.com. Buying a property, commercial property, real estate. Commercial, residential. I said real estate. Well, he is keeping real estate real. And last but certainly not least, take your Marlon money to Montero Motors. It's Inside the Trenches, baby. We'll be back for our final segment on ESPN New Orleans.
It's that boy Fred, host of FanView Podcast. Tune into the NOTN app weekdays, 3:30 for the FanView Podcast. Go to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com to watch more episodes of FanView Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.
Well, hello, it's Marlon Big Fave Wright with Inside the Trenches podcast. Are you looking for a brand new car? Or you're tired of what you're driving around in? Or you just need wheels? Well, if that's the case, you need to visit Montero Motors, 1512 North Causeway, Metairie, Louisiana. At Montero Motors, our buddy Alberto will get you in a vehicle that fits you that day with no problem. They have vehicles that are pre-owned. You can do a trade-in that day and ride off in something that day. Visit MonteroMotors.com for more information and let them know you heard about them on Inside the Trenches podcast. Hello. Are you looking for your dream home? Well, if that's the case, you need to contact Joe Picolo at Godwyn Realty, right here in New Orleans. Joe can put you in your dream home right away. Joe Picolo and the folks over at Godwyn Realty put you in the house that you need. Even if you're looking to invest in some property, they'll do an excellent job with that as well. Contact Joe today at 504-251-8341. Again, that phone number is 504-251-8341. And also contact Joel at joel.godwynrealty.com. No need to dream anymore. Godwyn Realty will put you in the dream house of your reality. Hello, somebody. Are you a student athlete looking to take your career to the next level? Look no further than Conquer Sports Pros. That's right, Conquer Sports Pros. Our team of experts will get you guys on the right path to your student athlete journey in life. That's right, we have every position in football you need, and we also help out with other sports. At Conquer Sports Pros, you have everything from a list of consultation, training, and also media training. Yeah, that's right, when you take your career to the next level, play college and hopefully pro, you'll get lots of interviews. Call Conquer Sports Pros today. You can reach them at 504-319-6672 or visit marlonfavorite.com for more information. Hello, somebody.
Step Construction is here for you with a brand new offer. We now provide affordable storage sheds. Stop wasting your money on overpriced storage units and portable containers. Step Construction can provide you with a custom shed that will fit your budget and storage needs. So contact Step Construction today at 504-340-5809 for your own.
Yeah. Well, turn up then, baby. It's Inside the Trenches. It's your host, Marlon Big Favorite Right, and I hope y'all are feeling well indeed. Thank y'all so much for tuning into this show. Man, time flies. Clip its wings, baby. We having ourselves a good time, and you know time goes by, so this is our final segment for the night. And again, if y'all want to chime into the show, you can hit us up 800-998-1003. I am very active on my Twitter. So if y'all want to hit me up on, it's called X now, right? At BigFave504. Chime in on some of the conversations. I don't know if y'all heard what we talked about throughout the show. We talked a little bit about the Olympics. We talked about LSU and how their future looks bright. And even my boy Eric called in and said that LSU can win like 11 games this year. That would be huge for the Tigers. Say we would probably go through a little opposition or a little, should I say, turbulence against Ole Miss. Or like something like to say, oh, I can't finish it because I'm just not going to do it. But I think when you look at this LSU football team, it's about the young talent on the team that had to step up early. That's really where it starts and ends for LSU, and we've done such a great job in the transfer portal, so that's cool. So we were talking Saints, and I went on and took what we put on our on-demand app, and if you hadn't checked out Inside the Trenches on demand, please do so. You can go to ESPN 1003.com. Click on the on tap, click on the on air tap button. Boom, drop boxes come down. You'll see Inside the Trenches. Click it and check out our shows, and that's where you find most of our on demands. But for this particular 5 with Fave, if you're just tuning in, we're just talking about the 5 areas of concern that we may have with the Saints. In addition to concerns, right? What are some areas you feel good about? So it's not just about, oh, the Saints is poo in this area and I don't think we're going to do X, Y, Z. It's some positive to look at in this. Now, this next area, and as I reveal area number 1 before I do that, let's go over 5 through 4. 5, outside of Taysom Hill, which tight end is going to step up for the Saints? Historically, looking at these Saints teams in recent times, the tight end position has been active, very active. We've had Ben Watson. We've had Jimmy Graham. We've had Jeremy Shockey. I mean, you look over the years, the tight end position has been consistent as well. Guys like Josh Hill, right, has been on this roster. So who's going to step up this year? We saw a bit of a decline in that area last year. I mean, if all our Saints fans are being honest. So that was 5 on the list. At number 4, we focused on how much better the Saints' defense is going to be competing against this new complex offense daily. I think that's a positive, right? The Saints' defense has been pretty decent over the years. I mean, that's Coach Allen's wheelhouse. But at the same token, you look at it from the perspective of this is a different look. We hadn't seen these the last few training camps, these plays, right? So, and this is, we have to realize Clint Kubiak came from probably one of the more competitive teams in the NFL in the last few years. I mean, the San Francisco 49ers has been in the conversation heavy since 2013. I mean, think about it. Colin Kaepernick going to the Super Bowl, losing to the Baltimore Ravens. Moment of silence, too, to my brother Jacoby Jones. I wanted to do this last Monday. His funeral was this past weekend. I'm thinking about the 49ers and when the Baltimore Ravens came down here. Man, Jacoby had such a good game, man. Scored a big-time touchdown, hit the Ray Lewis dance. Just a good spirit, man. You start talking about somebody living their life to the fullest. So I just wanted to take a moment and pray for the family of Jacoby Jones, who we lost 2 weeks ago. My brother left us, very young brother, the age of 40. So I just want to have a moment of silence for the former Baltimore Ravens, New Orleans native, Jacoby Jones. Man, bro, we're going to miss that dude, man. Funny, just very approachable. You never thought he won a Super Bowl and was an NFL superstar because he just really approached life helping people, man, and Jacoby going to be truly missed. And he did, him and Ray Lewis and Coach Harbaugh and all those guys, they did beat his brother in the Super Bowl back when the 49ers took on the Baltimore Ravens. So, that was, 2013? And then 2019 season, they lose, Jimmy Garoppolo, they lose to the Kansas City Chiefs. Then did they lose to Kansas City again last year? I mean, they just constantly staying in the conversation. So, this is just going to be something very interesting to look at. And then, of course, we talk about that was number 4, number 3 and 2. We just recently talked about when you start looking at 3 and 2, it's the quarterback room better, right? Did this Saints quarterback room get better under the new guidance? And I think so. Just, again, back to the Clint Kubiak and the staff that he comes in with, I do think that quarterback room gets better. And then for number 2, what I think is a positive look at the Saints is the good rotation that they have on the defensive line. I see depth, particularly at the defensive end position. I mean, at any given moment, you can have Cam Jordan in with Carl Granderson. You can mix up Cam and Chase. You can mix up Carl Granderson and Chase. Move Cam to the middle. You can bring in Isaiah Foskey on 3rd down and move go with a jet package. Move Cam, and CL talked about this. He just kind of said it out of text. Kind of like, any down. You can't do it any down, Tarek.
No, you can't, Big Fave. No, you can't. I was eating a quick fry right quick, America.
Eat a little fry.
Yeah, we over here. It's been a beautiful evening at Small Sliders. And so, Fave, yeah, most definitely. Speaking of CL, man, he's been in the group text lately, really lighting it up. Want to give CL Nola a big shout out, man.
Yeah.
And Joe. Been out here all summer with us, man, having a ton of fun at Small Sliders. Those guys, y'all can be expecting to hear from them soon, but definitely CL is having fun in the group text.
He is, and he'll be back out in another 2 weeks. I think they finished shooting the movie he's working on. So he's been out, and I want to say New Orleans East for quite some time now, but he'll be back with us in full swing for the kickoff game. Really good interview we had this summer with Charles Haley, Hall of Famer. But number 1, what everybody's been waiting on, and I think they can kind of sense what's the number 1 area of concern for the New Orleans Saints, according to 5 with Fave. And it's definitely the offensive line. Of course it's an area of concern, right? The whole offseason, we don't know if Ryan Ramczak's going to be able to play. So they had to put him on a PUP list, right? He's physically unable to perform. So that's opened up a whole can of what's going to happen next with this offensive line. The big story is Trevor Penning, right? We was talking about Cam Jordan and, Eric McCoy helping him out. So I do think he gets better. I was training with him a couple weeks ago when we were at the BT Jordan camp, and I think that, they bogged down, come together. That offensive line going to be key, though, boy. Well, this is Inside the Trenches. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Shouts out to everybody involved. Shouts out to my Small Sliders crew back here in the can, baby. All the workers hooking us up with dinner tonight. Remember, y'all, make y'all way to Small Sliders, 1635 Barataria Boulevard, right here in Marrero, Louisiana. Come on, slide through. 7 days a week they're open here. Remember, take your Marlon money, baby, and head to 1512 North Causeway Boulevard, right there in Metairie, Louisiana. Head to Montero Motors. Montero Motors say, Alberto, man, Big Fave said I can use this $500 of Marlon money on my down payment for my vehicle. And if the down payment is $1,000, all you need is come up with $5, because I got you, baby. We out. It's Inside the Trenches on ESPN New Orleans.
It's that boy Fred, host of FanView Podcast. Tune into the NOTN app weekdays, 3:30 for the FanView Podcast. Go to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com to watch more episodes of FanView Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.
Well, hello, it's Marlon Big Fave Favorite with Inside the Trenches podcast. Are you looking for a brand new car? Or you're tired of what you're driving around in? Or you just need wheels? Well, if that's the case, you need to visit Montero Motors, 1512 North Causeway, Metairie, Louisiana. At Montero Motors, our buddy Alberto will get you in a vehicle that fits you that day with no problem. They have vehicles that are pre-owned. You can do a trade-in that day and ride off in something that day. Visit MonteroMotors.com for more information. And let them know you heard about them on Inside the Trenches podcast. Hello. Are you looking for your dream home? Well, if that's the case, you need to contact Joe Picolo at Godwyn Realty, right here in New Orleans. Joe can put you in your dream home right away. Joe Picolo and the folks over at Godwyn Realty put you in the house that you need. Even if you're looking to invest in some property, they'll do an excellent job with that as well. Contact Joe today at 504-251-8341.